Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Well, we're here nice and early. It's about 8:30 and it's bright and sunny. It's supposed to be really warm today, but something fun happened while we were away. Doesn't look like anything from here, but Hydro's been by. Let me walk just a little bit here. And they cleaned up underneath the power lines. So there was a bunch of fence posts in here and fence and just garbage. I really wish they would have done this as well. They cleaned this up on my side, but there's no hydro lines here. I'm just gonna go check our property lines. And they left all the green trees, as you can see. There's various kinds in here. And everything else they cut down. They have the telephone wire marked here. Now I just got to see if I can find my property line. And I think they mowed down the post. There it is. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there are some ribbons tied onto the trees back there. I don't think I can zoom in well enough, but I'm going to see if I can find the bottom of that and stand it back up. There should be a geolocated metal post that's in the ground here as well, but you can see it's super soupy. And yeah, I don't want to go swimming here, so I'm going to get out of here. Not like you can tell, but you can see that there's a bunch of water sitting in here. And what the issue is that when the city came and built this ditch in here, they took all this material and piled it up over here. And so now the ground kind of goes like this and creates kind of like a lake on this side. And you can see how wet it is all down the property line. Not really much I can do about it unless I had an excavator, but I don't think that the township would appreciate that I would go in here and just kind of re-level this. I should probably come in here and clean some of this up, but I've got enough work to do. Let's go work on the shop. And like in our last video, I have a little bit of water to remove, so I warmed myself up. I'm just using the broom, pushing this water out. Hopefully this will be dry in no time. Just push that water out over there as well. But overall, like, the floor is pretty level. Pretty happy with that. So I do need to add another row of blocking up a lot higher. Basically 4 feet, 47.5 inches from the other blocks, which will bring it up 2 more runs from here. So about there, I think, all the way across. But my scaffold here is kind of in the way because it's too high. So I really would like to take this down. Not sure that I should do that by myself though. And I brought all 5 of my batteries this time. All right, finally, I put a measurement up here. I'm gonna mark it again. I'm gonna slide down here over right to where this cross member is and put a chalk line up there. If you're wondering why I'm always measuring the top and then over here, it's because sometimes the board is twisted, and so if I can get the measurement at the top right, I know what this one is going to be. All right, I'm just going to take a minute, change my nails, have a drink, and I'm going to see if we can do another row of strapping on the east side. Well, all right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Let me show you around what we did today. All right, so I just ran some marks in Sharpie here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. I'm not going to run the chalk mark. I'm not going to run the chalk line just yet because I'm not coming back again. I think you can see that. I think it's about there, I think. And that's level with the fascia line. I need to snap a line across, but like I say, I won't be back for another week. So there's no sense putting it up there. The rain probably just wash it off. I'm assuming we're getting rain because it's springtime and we get lots of rain. The red pines are even stood up more than they were in the last video. That's fantastic. We got this top row of blocking here on the east side, and it's all the way around, including the front little bit of the shop door. I did sweep up a lot more of the water and it is drying out. In fact, this side here is almost completely dry, which is fantastic. We took down the scaffold from inside completely safe. I'm glad to have that gone. And we did get one more row of strapping on this side. I did measure, like I say earlier, I did measure where the soffit is going to go. We need to run a chalk line for that. So in the next video, again, I wanted to get to this back over here and we never touched it at all. But like I say, we got this east wall completely, well, not completely done, but what I think I might do is go get some silver board and get that applied over here. In the bottom, we're probably going to be putting some black aluminum to cover up that and then backfill with gravel. We're going to do that all the way around the building as well. So we got lots of jobs left to do, that's for sure. But the big one, of course, will be the roof. And I think I have an idea how to be able to do that with myself. Well, maybe not by myself, but I might need my stepfather or my wife, Katie, to help me bring the sheet out. And as long as it's not a windy day, I think I can get those onto the roof pretty easily. I'm going to be putting up some 16-foot 2x4s. I'm probably going to move the scaffold out of the way and put up some 16-foot 2x4s. I'll put an extension on so that the angle is about like that. Grab two, I'm going to use 3 of those, about 16 feet long, give or take. I'm going to use 2 ropes, and I'll put the ropes about 4 feet apart and then pull them up with 2 ropes, so that way I'm not pulling up from a single point. And hopefully I can slide them up the 3 2x6s. Those 2x6s, there will be a middle one, and then one north 8 feet, and then one south 8 feet. So I'll cover 16 feet, so that'll leave me 4 feet on either side of the outside 2x4s. So I think that's pretty easy for it to sustain. We got the scaffold adjusted here as well. I've lifted, there's 4 pieces, there's 2 runs, so I've lifted up the inside run about 2 feet, and that's given me complete access to up underneath the eaves here. Well, all right, guys, leave your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber or following along, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern Life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.